right now on Pat Gray Unleashed. We're all the way up to number 2 on our list of the most popular shows of the year. Of last year now, because wow.
Of last year.
January 3rd,
Holy
Saturday.
God, we are
Happy Saturday, y'all.
in 2026.
Gosh, are we coming back on Monday?
By the way, Monday.
Yes, we
it'll
do.
seem like we never left.
Man, we're coming back.
Oh, no.
I am not feeling well at all.
Oh no,
Man,
Jeffy.
yeah,
No, don't say that.
That bird
I think my
flu-
bird flu might be
that
coming
bird
back.
flu's coming back.
Well, we certainly don't want to be infected with
No,
it.
you do not.
No,
No,
stay
you
away.
do not.
Even though we've been in the same room for 2 weeks, locked up. But
Of course, this wasn't the episode where we talked about Christianity being eliminated in Nigeria.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
The genocide of
No
Christians.
kidding.
Oh, y'all made this the second most popular.
Man.
you all did that, not us. But also,
Oh,
if you guys-
Zelensky dressed up, huh?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, he wore a jacket to the White House that day.
Yeah, that you were right. We called that.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
we
Yes,
talked.
right.
We talked about whether he was going to do it or not.
Because Trump was pissed when he came
Time
last
before.
time and did not dress appropriately.
Yeah. Yep.
So he did this time.
Yeah.
And a lot of people may not have seen this episode because if you guys remember, the websites were all down
Oh,
when we came in that morning.
all right.
There's a big hack.
hold on.
Uh-huh.
Did you just say a lot of people may not have seen this episode, and it's our second most watched one
They
of
may
the year?
not seeing it on the Blaze TV
On
because
the
our
Blaze
website
TV.
was down.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's why they went over to...
Yes.
Oh yeah, part of the big one of the
That's
big
why-
hacks.
Okay, I see. Yes,
That's what
yes.
happened.
That's what happened. No one can watch it on Blaze TV, so they went to YouTube and
Sorry.
watch it. Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for watching.
Yeah, no, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
But here's a question: did Hamas honor the peace deal? Because that's one of the questions we asked.
It's holding
It
so
is.
far. But we talk about that here. Also, actor Robert De Niro, of course, one of the biggest recipients of Trump derangement
That's for
syndrome.
sure.
That guy has it to a critical degree.
And we saw a government shutdown, by the way, in this episode. So
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
don't worry.
Oh, and then we see your boy.
RFK.
Flying on a commercial airline coach.
Coach. Yes.
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
And somehow that's an indictment on you.
Oh, my
I
God.
love how
Yes.
Jeffy's like, look, I'm not going to call out RFK
Oh,
for
he's a
sexting with a
civil
journalist, but the fact that the man flies coach.
Embarrassing.
And this is when we start striking those poor fishermen in Venezuela.
The fishermen's?
Fisherman's, yeah.
Wow. I hate when we do that.
No, that started 6 weeks before this. Right?
But it just continues. So.
Okay, it continues. It continued. In fact, on the day we recorded this, there was more.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, on the
So-
15th.
Wait, this
they
is recorded?
bombed-
I thought we came in here live.
No, I mean,
Every
we came
day.
in live
I mean,
every
on a
day. On the day, yeah.
For the
Right.
people.
Right. All right, so here is number 2.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Welcome to it. Hi, how are you? Good morning, Americans. It's Monday. Man, I didn't think the weekend was ever going to end. It was just, whew. Ha. Welcome to it. Jeff Fisher here. Pat, still,
What is that audio from?
I don't know, but I know Pat's not here. Sorry.
Were we checking in with Pat? And was he flying coach with Robert Kennedy?
I don't know if he may have been, and I don't know that he stormed. I mean, the rest of the crowd stormed the field at in Provo Saturday night. I don't know if he did or not. We'll have to get news from him tomorrow when he returns to see if that actually happened. I thought maybe we were airing as I was sitting down, getting ready to go on the air here today. I saw a video of these Muslims burying these Christians in mass graves in Nigeria, which is always fun to start your day with.
Oh my!
But now, according to this, and I was looking at this, and they bring in these caskets that they are claiming are Christians, and they're loading them into this mass grave in Nigeria. Now they've killed like 100,000 since 2009. They burned 18,000 churches, according to this. 7,000 Christians killed in 2025 alone. They're averaging 32 Christians killed every day. I mean, they're just destroying Christianity in Nigeria. Mm-hmm. But what threw me is that they're bringing these caskets to this mass grave. Why are they using caskets? Is the casket guy saying he has to work or something? It was just so strange to me that they would actually use caskets. You know what I mean? Instead of just tossing them in there.
Well, I think what's
weird.
happening is I think that the Christian families, and I think that's what they're putting their loved ones in after they're slaughtered by the Islamists there.
Yeah, I mean, they're just targeting villages and churches. And it's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah, it almost sounds like genocide. Almost.
It does almost sound like that.
But it's Christians involved, so it doesn't qualify.
So it can't be.
Doesn't qualify.
Yeah, it can't be. No problem. Wow, what a busy weekend for our government, who is shut down, by the way. Mm-hmm. Right? We're still shut down.
Yeah,
day 20.
20, yeah. Mm-hmm.
How many? 462 hours.
Or 62.
462 hours, according to us. I didn't think we were going to get that on the screen today. I was told that because of the hack job, the Amazon cloud computing outage that has knocked out all kinds of internet usage this morning. So if you're having problems, be like the people in our production staff. We can't find the number to put on the screen. You know what? It's the Amazon hack. There you go. There you go.
I see. So
there you go.
You're saying that Chris had an out.
I'm just saying that's a good excuse.
Perhaps manufacturing said out based on the events of the news today.
I'm just saying it's a good excuse. How come you're not doing that? Yeah, we got hacked.
Got hacked. Sorry, can't help you. Yeah,
Site's down.
It's the AWS services. I know Coinbase was down. Amazon itself had some issues this morning. There was a whole list of sites.
Yes, and again, that's what I'm saying. So if there's a site that you normally use, it was hacked. Sorry, I can't do
Prime
that.
Video, Venmo, Snapchat, Ring, Life360. It goes on and on. Duolingo, bunch of these sites that you might be familiar with, hacked. But they seem. The ones that I was testing just a little bit ago seem to be back up.
Yes, I'm sure that AWS is doing everything they can to assure that their customers are back up and running as soon as possible, and to let us know that I'm sure it was just some guy. We weren't hacked. We were not hacked. It was just some guy flipped a switch in Wyoming and caused the whole thing to screw up. And what are you going to do? The whole thing's down. Sorry about that.
The whole thing is down.
Yeah, the whole thing's down. Because earlier this week, I know that there was a problem, and again, there was some kind of PayPal problem, and with Zelle and some of the other pay sites. So, and I don't know that they admitted to a hack. It was just some kind of, just a slight issue that we had to address.
Slight issue, yeah.
Slight issue that we had to address.
This is slightly off topic. I'll try to be very quick here. But the data centers that are going in, we have one.
Massive ones.
Absolutely. They may be the reason that your electric bill is going up.
No.
You have inflation and you have a scarcity of resources in your town because, look, Facebook brought all these jobs with the data center.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they also brought my electric bill jacked through the roof because there's less electricity available.
Well, that's the thing, because
you have to raise the cost per.
I thought, and they were talking about how Amazon and Facebook and all Microsoft were struggling to have energy for their data centers, and they were making deals with the power company. And my point to that was, that's great, make your deals with the power company, but the people should come first. Oh, that's a cute thought.
Well,
that's a cute thought.
Look, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, we wanted it privatized, so that's what we got.
Well,
here we are. It's a business decision.
It is a business decision.
And we're at the bottom of the totem pole.
Good thing here in Texas, I am able to choose the power company that I want. Anyone can choose any power company they want in Texas, because that's the way it works. Oh, wait.
Not in our neighborhood.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I swear, me and Chris live in this weird
The world
pocket.
can choose their power company. Not you, though.
It is
Not
something
you.
else, man.
It's absolutely unbelievable. Cable companies. Yeah, you can pick whatever cable company you want, internet service you want, whatever you want. Except you.
I swear.
Except you.
It's insane if you look at the map of what you're talking about. It's just like they drew a line around our houses, and we're like the only people in Metro
That's
Dallas
a fact.
that don't
That's a
get
fact. You can't do it. Sure, it's a great plan, and everybody can choose what they want.
Yeah.
Just not you.
Not you.
Not you. Sorry about that. That's the way it goes. I mean, you could live over there, and you could do it, but if you live there, no.
I will never forget when Stu told me about how there was this app or whatever, and you could get lower rates and all this stuff. I was so excited.
I know.
And then I open up, it's like, sorry, your address doesn't count. And I'm like, wait, what? And so I just started putting in random addresses, and everybody but me.
That's right. I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
It is everyone except you. Except you. I was so angry. And then you have to live with them because you ought to be able to walk into your house and have the lights come on. So that's where we're at.
Good stuff.
That's where we're at, yeah. So happy, and while we are coming off of the big weekend, the big No King celebration weekend, the Diwali celebration starts. So we've got 5 days of Diwali going on, the Festival of Lights. So enjoy that. It's victory over good and evil. This is,
is that what that is?
The Diwali Festival is, yeah, the Festival of Lights.
See, I used to
go
think
ahead and
that people in this area, right around the studio here in Irving, Texas, were just putting their Christmas lights up early. Turns out we're actually in Little India over here.
That's correct. That's great. But you know what? It feels better when you say, "Oh, they're putting Christmas lights up."
It's 90 degrees, but boy, it's beginning to feel a lot
Sam's Club and CVS have got their Christmas decorations out. You're good to go. Walmart may too. I haven't been into a Walmart. So.
It's beginning to feel a lot like Diwali.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Holy cow. So, I don't know. We could start. So much has happened. I mean, our president, Donald Trump, is a busy man. We've talked about that before. I mean, that man never sleeps, and he goes and goes and goes. In fact, he flew from Florida to Washington, D.C. last night, and I heard a clip this morning of him on Air Force One, and I thought, holy cow. The man never stops. That's all it is. So, and it's good that he made it out alive, right? Because did we have? Did I send that picture? And yeah, they found a hunting stand in Florida.
Was this at the West Palm Beach Airport, like right next to it?
Yeah, right next to it.
Because I did a Google Maps search of that, and there's not a lot of wooded space. If it's the same airport, I assume it's the same airport. It would be very obvious.
Yeah,
it's not like it's up
was
against
there
a
for
field.
months.
Yeah.
The Secret Service has uncovered a suspicious hunting stand with direct line of sight to where President Trump exits Air Force One at Palm Beach International Airport. Reportedly set up months ago. Wow. Okay. Good job finding it, I guess. I mean, I don't know that I like the idea of them admitting that, it's been there for a while. We just now found it and it's been there a while. What have you been doing? Well, okay, but at least they found it. And no individuals were located at the scene. And the FBI said they've taken the investigatory lead. That's good. They don't want the FBI on it. And they're flying in resources to collect all evidence from the scene and deploying our cell phone analytics capabilities, is what the FBI said. So
yeah, there's absolutely no legitimate reason you would have this hunting stand set up there, because, like I said, it's in the middle of just urban.
It's not the forest. Yeah,
it's not like it backs up to some farmer's field.
Trees over there. Yeah, there's trees over there that they had to leave there because of environmentalists. And because it looks like one of those living oak trees. Is it living or live? One of them is living and one of them is live. So anyway,
so Trump had to adjust and do the short stairs, and they wanted him to go up quickly.
Okay, and I don't disagree.
No, I don't either.
Now, was this a way for Donald Trump to use the short stairs on purpose? Is that what we're doing?
No, I think he's okay in that respect.
All right. He had the visit to the doc last week.
Oh yeah,
a week or so ago, and we know he's got the leg problem thing happening. So instead of saying, "Yeah, I got to use the short stairs like Joe Biden," now they're making me do it. I don't. That's wrong of me to think like that.
Yeah.
So sorry, I won't think.
He's
like
totally
that
fine.
anymore.
Totally.
So how about those No Kings protests? Huh? How about those No King protests? Now I will say, when you looked at the website that they put up, it looked. I don't know that I believed.
Look at that.
All the pins that they said where these protests were going to be,
because the map
there were a
looks
lot
like
of them.
the map makes it look like there were. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
And like every neighborhood in America. Here's Chicago.
Look at that. I mean, there was a lot of people showed up. There's no question about that around the country.
And they're all passionately against Donald Trump, right? They didn't just show up because it's the place to be.
Well,
right? It's just a cool hangout.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what
seriously,
it is, yeah.
And the weather was good in many parts of the country.
Many parts of the country
weekend,
was.
so that
And there
really
were
helped.
reports that the No Kings rally was scheduled until 1:00 in the afternoon, and as soon as one showed up, many of the people just left. Because that's what happens all the time at protests.
But I mean, if you think about how much George Soros puts in
holy
here,
cow.
the return on
Big crowd.
investment isn't that impressive. If you think of how much money he has spent to destroy our nation, using our money in many cases, most cases, all
cases,
okay.
yeah. All
But
cases.
anyway, cool.
There
We
was
got a
plenty
big
of footage
crowd there,
with
yeah.
people wearing "You Said" shirts. And, No Kings. They were all dressed up in their. Everybody was wearing frog costumes and cat costumes and dog
But like
costumes.
I said, though,
Yes.
they were all there because they hate Donald Trump, like this guy on clip 18. You got to see clip 18 because everyone there was passionately against President Trump.
Trump's a bitch.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. We don't like him. That's the word around here.
Any particular reason why you don't like him?
No clue at all. I'm just going with what everybody else saying.
That's the word on the street.
No clue
That's
at
the
all.
word on the
Just
street.
going with everybody
None
else saying.
of them have a clue why they were there. In fact, a couple of them I saw, and I don't know that I sent in a couple, but a couple of them that I did see actually said, it was like they shouldn't have talked. Anytime someone puts a microphone in
I'm
front
excited
of you,
to see these. I don't know
you
these.
shouldn't speak.
Okay.
But there were some that I didn't even send in that were just like, why are you even, just walk away. Somebody puts a microphone. You don't have to speak. You
Something
don't
to
have
do.
to.
It's something to do on a
It
nice
is.
day.
It is.
All right.
And Nancy Pelosi was part of the No Kings. So was
He's so stupid.
what's his face, Bernie Sanders. I don't know if I sent any Bernie in because I've had just about enough of him. But I really have. But you can show Nancy.
Oh, Nancy breaking her crown on
yeah.
17?
Yeah,
Let's tear up the crown.
Oh yeah.
I love how it's edited.
Yeah, she's so
It's
proud
edited
of
because
herself.
she struggles so much.
I
That's what that was.
I did not watch the entire thing, so I would have loved to have seen how much she struggled.
Yeah, I don't know. But every clip out there is her. It's edited.
Yeah.
Like her, break the crown.
They had to have had that.
And then
they absolutely pre-cut it.
I like
so
this
that she
post.
could just rip it.
From C3 on X there. Nancy Pelosi has been in Congress for 38 years. She has accumulated a net worth of $400 million
Yep.
on a salary of $174,000 a year. So she's now worth $400 million. Salary is $174,000. Her stock portfolio grew by 720% in 10 years, but no kings, right?
Right. Right. And she's just been lucky.
Right.
Her and Paul
I
have just
know.
worked hard all their lives. It's just been lucky.
They're fortune
And,
tellers.
they're just trying to hammer out a living. Oh, okay. When you get that, you'll laugh. We can let's do cut 8 first. I believe that's the first one. And
Okay.
the No Kings protester
No
that
Kings.
has no idea why they're there.
No King's Day.
And why specifically are you out supporting No King's Day?
I think protest is important.
Why are you protesting?
How much time do you have?
Couple
Okay, well,
minutes.
just tell us one thing.
And what's the main reason you're out here protesting President
I
Trump?
don't agree with a lot of the decisions that are being made.
Is there any decision in particular you disagree with?
Okay, so I would start with I don't even think it's appropriate for me to have this interview.
Because she has
How much
nothing.
time do you have? I don't. I can't. Plus, it was pointed out, and I don't see it on the list, but it was pointed out that her sign, if you go back to her sign, it actually looks like the Burger King logo. So I don't think that she actually knows why she's there.
Oh, she was
Absolutely.
there for
Yes.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's one of the kings in America is burger.
Stupid.
So, yeah, there you go. It looks exactly the same as Burger King. It's awesome.
These are such pathetic people.
All right, then if you want to see some more great people of protesting No King's Day, cut number 9.
Okay, guys, we're here as a Christian conservative at a No Kings rally, and we're going to have some conversations with people and see why they believe President Trump is putting their freedom in danger. I'm a Christian, so I love Jesus, and I also happen to love President Trump. I was wondering, you're at the No Kings protest today, I was wondering how President Trump has put your freedom in jeopardy.
I wouldn't say my freedom's in jeopardy.
Yeah. So whose freedom's in? Why are you out here at the No Kings protest? I guess.
He likes touching himself. Doing. Stop.
I was wondering, what has President Trump done to put your freedom in danger?
We have some.
Oh, there's a shark up there.
I think that he has done so by.
Yeah. This.
Sorry, we weren't expecting to be on.
Like, you're not cute. This isn't funny.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Huh?
So now we turn it into hate.
Okay.
Why are you even here?
Okay.
We're just trying to find out why you're here.
Right. You're the one that showed up.
Just trying to find out why you're here. And they have no idea why they were there. So that's your No King's Day protest.
King's Day.
I mean, it's pretty incredible that now were there people out there that were against Donald Trump and the oligarchy? Sure. His name was Bernie Sanders. And that's all, the government officials who hate Trump were definitely out and about. But the Americans, I mean, it's a hate Trump, but we don't know why we hate him. We just hate him because, well, he's Trump. And we were supposed to hate him because he's Donald Trump. I wouldn't say my freedoms are in jeopardy, but other people's freedoms are in jeopardy, and that's why I'm out here. Oh, okay, all right, sure, whatever you say, no problem. All right, so before we left on Friday to have a wonderful weekend, I hope you did as well. There were some great sporting events. And there were also some great family events that have taken place, and I hope you enjoyed yours. Our president was working, busy working. We had Zelensky show up at the White House. Prior to Mr. Ukraine showing up at the White House, Andrea Bocelli showed up at the White House. I'm not sure what he was doing there, meeting with the president.
Oh, yeah, that was.
But he was there prior to the Zelensky showing up, and I'm sure he was there talking about the arts and, the Kennedy Center. I don't know that. I don't remember seeing why he was actually there. But Trump was playing his music in the Rose Garden when he showed up. It was pretty awesome, actually. And the Rose Garden looks nice. He had the White House all opened up. Look at that.
That's cool.
Beautiful day at the White House. At that dump of a place that Trump lives at. So then, I mean, Bocelli's in the Oval, and Trump's showing off the music, saying, I'm playing it for you. He sings for Trump. It's unbelievable. Does the music play? Oh. I just sing. I mean, this guy is awesome. There's not a lot of us that could sing as good as him. Anyway.
No, let's give it a whirl. The acoustics in this room are very good.
No, they're not good. I'm stuffed up. Yeah, stuffed up. I got a little sinus thing going on today.
Darn
I have to cancel the show.
I will say, there's a lot of gold in that room.
There's no doubt about that, man. And it's multiplying. It's multiplying.
Wait, no, go back to the other one, the one where he's singing. Everything, every accent is gold, bro.
It is awesome. Pretty soon, we need a gold stand for the desk to be on.
Don't give the man
So
ideas.
the desk sits up a little bit and on gold platform.
There are people close enough to the president that could relay that message.
I like when you're sitting there.
We're good.
I like this as an idea when Trump is looking around. Saying, there's something else I could do to this Oval Office that could make it a little better. Just go, Mr. President, I noticed in the last picture of you in the Oval that the desk doesn't have a gold stand on it. I could show up, and then you're in good with the man. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. So then we had this. That was prior to Vladimir Zelensky showing up from Ukraine, begging for money and military armory. So, but I will say, was it Pat that said he would wear a jacket? I think it was. When we were talking about if he was going to wear a jacket or not, we talked about him, how he was going to dress when he arrived, and he definitely wore a jacket. And Trump, of course, I mean, you're not going to wear a jacket.
Comment on it?
You're not going to wear a jacket without Donald commenting about it. That'll be
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Very good. And I think he looks beautiful in his jacket.
Yeah?
It's beautiful. I hope people notice. It's actually very stylish. I like it.
Thank you.
Holy crap. That last look, Zelensky looking to the side eye in the last couple of seconds, he's like, okay, wait, are you being serious?
Are you serious?
Are you mocking me? Wait, so you like
not
this?
Quite.
Because, okay, yes, thank you, Joe. Because I guarantee you, from here on out, every single trip to the White House, that little man will be wearing that jacket to meet with Trump. Because he realizes, oh, wait, I made the king, I made him proud.
Yeah.
He likes this jacket.
He likes it a lot, and I have to. Because he commented on it. He liked it.
Yep.
Now, they talked quite a bit, and we'll see what actually comes of it. I know that they talked about peace, and that's what Donald Trump wants. And he said he wants both sides to claim that they won. Everybody just stay where they're at. Wherever they're at now, let's do it. That's where we're at. Oh, okay. All right, that's good. Now, at the same time that we are talking about peace and with the Russian-Ukrainian war, it seems like we're ramping up to have some kind of Central America, South American battle with Venezuela. And then we find out some news about Colombia as well this weekend. I mean, we found out that we have struck another drug-carrying boat off Venezuela's coast. This was a submarine, right? And so now they're talking about the largest U.S. military buildup in the Caribbean since the 80s. President Trump has characterized, the armed conflict with drug cartels. He admitted to CIA Operation South America, which we talked about, and was considering a potential land invasion. No. He commented, Maduro, when he was asked about it, at one point at that Zelensky meeting, cut 20. Well, we could show the drug submarine blown up. You might as well show that since I mentioned another boat blown up. This is the drug submarine, and we're all for it. And we had a survivor, one or two survivors from this. So I don't know if it's because it was a sub. Or the kinetic missile that we used, or kinetic armory that we used, isn't quite as strong as it used to be because the place that was building them blew up in Tennessee last week. I don't know.
Say that again, please. No, I want to hear that again.
Okay, so I don't know.
Okay.
How we got survivors.
Okay.
I don't know if it's because of the sub, or if we're using weaker than usual kinetic energy bombs or missiles. I don't know if that's because the plant that was making them in Tennessee blew up last weekend and we can't get them, or what? I don't know why.
So here's my question. Do we know, and I don't want to take you off on this tangent.
We do not.
It's just one question. I haven't heard a cause for that. Like what?
We don't. No.
The Tennessee
we don't
plant
know.
explosion.
Yeah. I mean, it's gone.
Yeah.
Off the face of the earth.
I know, man.
And it's on the property, and they said that it was munitions making. That's what that company does. And that building in particular was where they made. They never said exactly what. I'm just throwing it out there.
I need more information on that.
Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there that I don't know why the bomb didn't work like the other ones did.
Okay. So
I'm just guessing that they're weaker because we can't get the new ones from the factory.
So we do have an issue with Colombia.
We do?
Yeah.
We do. And before we talk about Colombia, which we found out about, since we were talking about Trump at his meeting with Zelensky, and he had the press asking questions, and of course he was asked about Venezuela.
Okay.
And these boats being blown up, and what's happening with Maduro.
Maduro offered everything in his country, all the natural resources. He even recorded a message to you in English recently, offering mediation. What could we do to stop that?
He has offered everything. He's offered everything. You're right. You know why? Because he doesn't want to around with the United States. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Good night. Okay, so if he's offered everything, let's take him up on it. Here's the thought from me. Why aren't we taking him up on it? I mean, okay, so he's a bad guy. He's a thug.
Is the goal to stop drugs, or is the goal regime change?
It seems a little bit of both. But Trump will tell you that the goal is to stop drugs, right? I mean, that's every one of those boats that he shoots out of the water, 25,000 American lives are saved.
I heard
that's what he told us.
I heard that fact.
That's what he told us.
Yeah. Colonel Towner was my guest on my Thursday live stream on X, and she said if we're going after the drugs, then we should be stopping what's happening in Colombia, since 80% of the cocaine comes out of there. And then lo and behold, over the weekend, we heard from the president of Colombia.
I mean, Trump posted that, hey, we're going to stop all forms of aid or subsidies to the country, and they're cut off completely. He said Trump said that Petro is not doing enough to stop the flow of drugs from Colombia to the U.S. They get last year they got $230 million from us. Before that, they were getting like $700 million from us.
Why do we give to these nations that do nothing for us?
Don't know. Now, of course, Petro, the leader of Colombia. Here's going to be a surprise for it to you. He's denied the accusations. And accused Trump administration of assassinating an innocent Colombian fisherman.
Right. Yep.
For which he said he would initiate legal proceedings against the U.S. Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you in, I guess, the International Court.
Okay. I'll see you there.
Guess. Well, maybe you can go in front of one. Some of our federal judges might be all for it. I'll tell you that. But good luck with that.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Welcome to it. Pat Gray Unleashed program. Pat is out gallivanting the countryside. He should, and we were told scheduled to return tomorrow from his gallivanting, so we'll hear tales of the Wild West from Pat Gray Unleashed tomorrow. Keith Malinak here, and the rest of the Dingles are all doing what the Dingles do daily here on Pat Gray Unleashed.
The daily Dingles.
Yeah, they're doing what the Dingles do. So all we found out, see, Trump also this weekend, he commuted the sentence of former Representative George Santos, who is in prison. He was commuted the over 7-year prison sentence of the former Republican, ordering his immediate release. Santos was put in jail in July after pleading guilty to wire fraud and aggravated identity theft. and they kicked him out of Congress in 2023.
Basically, he got put in prison for what every politician does with fundraising.
Absolutely. And
because they didn't like him, because he spilled the beans on them.
And Trump posted George Santos was somewhat of a rogue, but there are many rogues throughout our country that aren't forced to serve 7 years of prison. I started to think about George when the subject of a Democrat Senator Richard Denang Dick Blumenthal came up again. As everyone remembers, Denang stated for almost 20 years that he was a proud Vietnam veteran, having endured the worst of the war, watching the wounded and dead as he raced up the hills and down the valleys, blood streaming from his face. He was a great hero. He would leak to any and all who would listen. And then it happened. He was a complete and total fraud, all in caps. He never went to Vietnam. He never saw Vietnam. He never experienced the battles there or anywhere else. His war hero status and even minimal service in our military was totally and completely made up. This is far worse than what George Santos did. And at least Santos had the courage, conviction, and intelligence to always vote Republican. George has been in solitary confinement for long stretches of time. He's been there since July. Anyway, for long stretches of time, and by all accounts has been horribly mistreated. Therefore, I just signed a commutation releasing George Santos from prison immediately, all caps. Good luck, George. Have a great life.
There you go.
Take care. Get out of here.
Now you can go back to doing those cameos.
Have a great life. Right. Why are you... Don't be besmirching cameos. At Jeffy JFR on the Cameo app if you'd like one. I mean, it's not free, but it is worth every doggone penny. Mm-hmm. So I don't blame George for trying to earn a buck on the Cameo site.
Yeah.
So anyway, he's free. Good to go. And
good luck. Have a nice life.
There you go. In the words of President Trump, good luck. Have a great life. Really awesome. We did get some comments from our listeners again on the X platform that we still call tweets for some reason. It's really weird.
It sounds better than posts.
It does.
Yeah,
it does.
And use that hashtag. And
I still don't understand. Like I
put that in your pipe.
We've talked about it 1,000 times, but I know that Elon wants to. It's the X and it's all encompassing thing, but. I mean, Twitter was part of our lexicon.
Mm-hmm. Still is.
It is, really. And so, I mean, I guess I just don't understand how I guess it's gradually going away, but it doesn't seem like it's ever going to go.
Well, this is really affecting you more than I would have anticipated.
Well, it just still kind of irks me.
Yeah, me too.
That he took it away.
I'm not going to dwell on it. I mean, do you have some tweets there for us? Hashtag put that in your pipe.
You know what I don't.
Hashtag put that in your pipe. No, you don't?
I don't. Annie Hall, day 20 of the shutdown didn't affect me. I was able to get E-verified for a new job and have a background check completed. There you go. I actually did business with the Social Security office online as well.
The who office?
Completed. The Social Security
office.
Okay. What did I say?
Well, you recall that Rush Limbaugh used to, and he was very accurate in this. It's like people, especially Democrats, just are not unable to say Social Security. Social Security.
Social Security. Did I?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. It doesn't matter, though. It's just a quick aside. What else we got there for tweets?
I was really surprised.
Yeah.
That I got worked out, that they actually handled the business at hand at the Social Security office.
I do know that military recruiting is moving along at its standard pace, so that hasn't been affected.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I think we're good with the 83 is 100.
I think we're good. 83 is the new 100. Yes. That's
and remind everyone what that means is that 83% of the government remains open for business, and everything is plugging along just fine.
So let's make that real. And look, Trump is cutting all kinds of things.
And remember, Democrats, it was clear, I think, who made this point? I forget who it was. Mike Johnson, maybe. Somebody made the point that Democrats couldn't face their No Kings rallies, which, by the way, the Chicago crowd looks much smaller when you see it in Grant Park as opposed to the masses walking through the streets.
Right. It's an optical illusion, really.
It is. And when they said they can't face the hordes of rabid Democrat voters out in the streets on No King's Day if they had just given in to President Trump's, demands that it would take to reopen the government. So now that you had your little rally, can we get back to work as adults today?
That'd be nice.
And actually get this thing done. So
Trump was on Fox with Bartiromo, I think this is from, and Cut 10, and he talked about how he's starting to cut all these programs that the Democrats didn't. They've shot themselves in the foot with the shutdown.
The Democrats are kamikazes right now. They're kamikaze pilots right now. They have nothing going. They have no future. They have incompetent candidates. I mean, I looked at Crockett, Jasmine Crockett. She's a very low IQ person.
Yeah.
She's polling okay in the Democrat Party. I can't even believe it. AOC is, I watched her the other day. It's like, you got to be kidding. This is not going to make our country great. And for us to have a communist mayor, it looks like we're going to New York. He's not a socialist. He's a communist. And it'll be very interesting.
Yeah, there's another one where he talks about cutting. I must have not said that. So anyway, that's fine. But he's talking about cutting programs that the Democrats have fought forever for, including Chuck Schumer has a big program that's being cut. And he's saying that's because of the shutdown, that gives him, as president, the right to cut these programs. And so they're shooting themselves in the foot by doing that. And so will it hold true? Who knows? I mean, they'll probably sue him over it, and there'll be a federal judge that says, no, you can't do that. The other judges have said, you can't lay off people during the shutdown because it wouldn't be right. Wait, we're in a shutdown. I mean, they're not getting paid. So get out.
And remember, they're finding ways to pay the military. And you still have a very rich individual off to the side waiting for the next pay period,
saying that they're going to help.
So that could get us to October 30th, the next paycheck.
Is this we're pretty close to the longest, right? Shutdown.
I mean, there was a 35-day one, right?
Okay, so this is.
But I feel like there was a longer one than that, even. Regardless, we're figuring out ways to
survive,
make it happen, make it work.
Out ways to survive because the 83 needs to be the new 100. And
35-day shutdown, 95, 96. That was the big Newt Gingrich standoff with Bill Clinton.
Right. Ugh. You don't know which one I was saying ugh to, did you?
They both work.
From Lone Wolf 2965. You mean to tell me there's 2,964 other lone wolves?
Oh, wow. Then they're not lone.
I guess not.
You see.
They claim, I'm sorry. They, I don't want to gender.
The lone wolf?
I don't want to, I don't want to misgender Lone Wolf 2965. You both have podcasts. Do you ever think maybe the powers that be listened to them and decided, no way are these clowns competent enough to choose their own power or internet providers? Yes. Yeah, wow. I have thought about that before. Yeah. No King, sponsored by the manufacturer of Burger King crowns, says Kenneth Parker. Yeah, I like that idea, too. Those damn Burger King crown makers. Big crown.
Big crown.
Big crown. And, of course, there's this meme.
We got a meme.
We got a meme. Woke up this morning, still no Kings. Huh. You did it, Libs.
You did it, Libs. You kept
Congratulations.
Us free from Kings. Real quick, housekeeping. That shutdown in 95, 96 was a 21-day shutdown. The 35-day shutdown, which just seems like it didn't even happen, was during the first Trump administration.
Oh, wow. That was 35 days?
Yeah. And here's what happened. They were both around Christmas, around the holidays. And they were able to just get an extended vacation.
Yeah, nobody noticed. Yeah, because they claimed, I heard this morning driving in that Congress was back in session.
Wait, they keep voting.
Yeah.
Without the Democrats.
So
I mean, it's kind of been in session, really.
But I mean, I know I see videos of the Democrats walking around the congressional buildings asking where Republicans are. So, I mean, are they there or are they not there? Because I keep seeing it. Mm-hmm. So, which is it? All right, we did No Kings. Oh, so much to get to. All I really want to do is talk college football.
Hang on. House of Representatives,
talk college
they're
football,
on a district work period right now for the next week, regardless of if it's shut down or not.
So they're not
the House
actually
isn't even
in
going to
session.
be.
They're not actually there.
And honestly, the House is just sitting there waiting for the Democrats over in the Senate to come to the table and join John Fetterman and a couple others. The House really has no reason to be there. That way, that dude who's playing a woman from Delaware can keep making his videos. Hey, Republicans, are you here?
Hello. Have you seen the Republicans? That's good stuff, right there.
And you know, you talk about the House. The margins are very thin over there in favor of Republicans, of course. But you've got that Supreme Court case that could do a number on the voting districts in this country. It's shameful that we have districts that are so focused on just race as the primary reason for their existence. And I know we're going to talk about redistricting at some point today because the maps that we have are just absolutely stunning. The estimates are that Republicans could gain just if you just change the districts from the Supreme Court case anywhere from 12 to 19.
Wow.
By doing nothing. By just letting the districts be districts instead of gerrymandering to fit in certain neighborhoods this race goes. And I mean, the South has been they've been trying to gerrymander their way to racial equity forever, and it becomes racist in of itself. The process of finding
what it is. Yeah.
a congressional representative, and they're talking about 30% of the Black Caucus could go away. Okay, they're a representative. So? Why? I mean, this separation.
You still have a representative in your district for you.
Yeah.
Weird.
What did Thomas Jefferson want to do with school districts? Was it just a grid, right? Just do a grid. Here's a square. Here's your.
That's a school district.
There you go. There's your district, there you go. And that should be your congressional district. Geographically speaking, we just make it a square and then call it done.
Yeah. Ugh. Really strange. I mean, did we show? I was looking at you and not looking at the screen, but you sent in the north.
Did you want to see?
Voting districts.
I got several maps.
That you were
I love maps, Jeffy.
Yeah, I know.
Let's put up full screen 3 there. So this is the voting districts in the Northeast. As you can see, there's a lot of red, especially in Maine. So these are the presidential elections, and you can see a lot of red there. Let's go to the next one there. Oh, my gosh, but yet it translates into all Democrat representatives in Congress. And for example, Connecticut, I know, has well over 40% in the last election went to Trump. Yeah. And so there's zero Republican representation in Washington, D.C. You don't think there's a problem with our maps? Let's look at the southeastern United States. On the left is what it looks like today. Okay, because look, we got to make sure we got black districts, blah, 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 which is just an offensive term to begin with. I mean, you want a white district? I mean, come on, stop it.
How dare you?
So if Section 2 is moved from the Voting Rights Act from the court case that we talked about last week in front of the Supreme Court, that's what it would look like. Again, you do absolutely nothing. You can see why Democrats are freaking out at this gerrymandering in favor of Republicans. And I love how Arnold Schwarzenegger, of all people, put Bill Maher in his place there on this whole redistricting fight here.
Oh, yeah, he hates...
Clip 23.
He hates Newsom's plan.
We got to hit it here. Clip 23.
Have you noticed that now that Hamas has taken over again...
Stop, please. Clip 23. The next one with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
As if they win the midterm
Can
elections.
You stop playing this? There we go. Thank you. Okay, pot it up.
No power now. The only power they can have is if they win the midterm elections and take back the House. If only the Republicans get to gerrymander, the Democrats will never take back the House.
No, gerrymandering is going on. That's been going on for 200 years.
Not on this level.
But look, there are states out there that have 40% of Republicans and only have like 20% representation in Congress. There's the opposite also true. So there's gerrymandering going on all over. Okay. What we wanted to do in California is we wanted to be leaders. And we wanted to show to America, as California has always been a leader. What goes in California then goes nationwide. So we finally, after a long kind of a battle. We passed legislation, not only legislation, but I mean the people actually voted for an independent commission.
Yes.
And now we have had this independent commission, and the politicians in California have performed much better because of this kind of a fair drawing of districts, so to speak. And so I think that to undo all of that and to take away the power, see, this is a trick that you have to understand. The Democrats are fighting the Republicans. The Republicans are fighting the Democrats. But you know something? One of them is going to win.
Yes, it's going to be the Republicans because they didn't follow your example into the halls of nobleness.
But you know who I want to win? The people. The people have to win. This is what this is about.
There you go.
Good comeback, Arnie.
Yeah, the people.
The people. Now,
Mr. Screw Your Freedom wants the people to win.
Correct.
Now, there's a study that shows that Democrats have gerrymandered to the max as far as their representation. I mean, they're at their high water mark of squeezing every last Democrat representative they can out of the U.S. Voting base.
And Newsom has the money that he's spending. Obviously, California doesn't have the money to spend to do this. And Arnie has been against it from the very... I'm sorry, Mr. Schwarzenegger.
Thank you. Former governor.
Former governor.
Thank you very much.
That's my esteemed colleague, or former colleague, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He has been against it all along and said that he would fight against it, and that's why he's going on all these news programs to say how bad it is.
Can we
and
get
how
him
terrible
to
it
learn
is.
how to pronounce his state, though? California.
Wow, dude. Wow.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Well, kind of. Welcome to the Pat Gray Unleashed program. Pat is still in travel, in transit, returning from his gallivanting around the state of Utah this weekend, and we were told he'll be back tomorrow. So I looked for him. I recorded the NFL noonday kickoff or whatever they call themselves, and I recorded the game. I watched a lot of the game. I didn't see him. I didn't see him at all. I didn't see a Kexi sign. Nothing. I even looked for him when they stormed the field at the end of the game.
Somebody posted a Kexi sign being held up, I thought. I don't know if it was AI or if it was actually there. I don't know. I'm sure he'll tell us.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, BYU pulled it out. In the end, it was an awesome game. They got to win. They're undefeated.
Yep.
In fact, I mean...
I'm sure he'll tell us all about it.
Absolutely.
We'll know what happened on the third play of the third quarter. You just want
that was that pass interference call that should have been called that wasn't. Or the pass interference call that was called that wasn't a pass interference.
Again, we're going to get every play tomorrow.
On top of which, they're the only undefeated team that's not in the top 10.
Okay, we're going to get that information tomorrow.
They're number 11th. Huh. Number 11th in the top 25. The only undefeated team not in the top 10. Okay. I'm just saying. That's a fact. And Missouri and Vanderbilt play this weekend, by the way.
Oof, you guys have a tough road ahead.
I no doubt. So does every team in the SEC. I think there's 10 SEC teams if I look at that.
Oh, put that back up. Let me see.
There's 10 SEC teams in the top 25.
the conference has like 40 teams in it now.
So. Whatever.
No, leave that up.
Don't
start
talking about how many teams the conference has. Holy cow.
Hang on. Yeah, I'm counting. Yeah,
there's 10.
Yeah. Okay. No, I was counting the Big Ten. Not nearly as represented. Yeah. Anyway, shut up.
How?
No, I said shut up. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks. What else is going on? You want to talk about Gaza? I'd rather talk about the Middle East than Nebraska football. So let's
You don't
talk
know what
about
I was
what's
gonna
going on.
ask
Oh,
you
I
about.
sure as hell know what
I
you were
don't know
going to
what-
ask about.
I was going to ask you about the World Series.
Oh,
The
look
World
at that.
Series, the
Boy,
LA
you really were
Dodgers.
groping for something
Yeah.
to pull the ripcord on there. I was going to talk to you about something else.
Shohei Ohtani and how great he is.
I don't want to talk about Nebraska. I don't want to talk about the Falcons. Move on. Gaza.
The World
is the
Series.
piece-
We got game Seattle and Toronto game 7 tonight.
The winner gets to go and get in the meat grinder that is the LA Dodgers.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. The Dodgers are sitting there with their feet up,
they've
going,
been
"Come
resting.
on, come on."
When did they finish? When did they wrap up their series?
Friday
Was it
night,
Monday?
right?
No,
There's-
the Dodgers earlier last week. Don't worry. I mean, not going to sit here and waste valuable.
Yeah,
time
I mean,
looking it
Shohei
up.
had one of the greatest nights ever.
Yeah. Was it Friday night, though?
I think it was Friday.
Okay. Yeah.
And I mean, Shohei just waiting on Seattle to show up, or of course the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
don't worry about it. It'll be fine. See, that's what I was going to ask about. Or we could talk NFL if you'd like.
I don't want to talk about anything that has anything to do with football, please. I would rather talk about the fragile peace that is happening between Israel and Hamas.
Yeah, we can do that.
It's on,
Absolutely.
it's off, it's on, it's off.
I heard. So they did the peace deal, right? And we've got the ceasefire.
Yep.
And we can go through these clips, but I did hear a clip from Donald Trump recorded on Air Force One. Incredible. As he's flying back from Florida last night. But I mean, we can start wherever you'd like to start in Gaza, because you're the one that sent the Gaza clips in.
Oh,
so I want to
okay.
just run us down in order. Go in order.
Okay, so we're going to go to clip 20. Before you play that, I just want to warn everyone that, the bad stuff is happening. Surprise! When terrorists are in charge, bad things are happening.
Yeah.
And so, and the president has referred to this as well, but you've got bad people doing bad things of people that they think had anything to do with helping Israel, or they just don't like him. So you can see that, this is constant. This guy's in there shooting up the place.
Wow.
This is tough. Okay, so that one, there's a lot of clips out there that would not be the best to air here. And then go to 21. This guy's being dragged away, and they're going to go and beat this guy to death. I don't know. This guy may have survived. It's tough to know the outcomes of certain things, but you read so much about people being beaten to death.
Yes.
You have to conclude that was this guy's fate.
Right.
And we cut this video before it really starts in.
Now, Trump said on Air Force One that they believe that the ceasefire is still kind of intact, and Israel is going to take care of it. He believed that these are rebels.
Yes,
and not
so there
Hamas.
were several attacks on Israeli forces, and so Israel fought back, and they stopped the aid, and they got that under control, and now it's supposedly back on, the peace deal. But here's Bill Maher talking about it, clip 22.
Have you noticed that now that Hamas has taken over again, they're what?
Shooting everybody.
Shooting everybody. Where are the protesters? Suddenly, the keffiyeh wearing college kids are very
can't be found. Yeah, can't be found anywhere.
This is okay. It's just amazing the asymmetry of what goes on.
Yeah, I'm looking for a story that I had here this morning that has some interesting details about, because there are some things about this peace deal that are just kind of left out there, a little ambiguous.
Well, yeah, we're still technically in the first phase, right? We haven't even begun in the second phase. And who's going to be in charge of the second phase?
Yeah, there was an article that interviewed Witkoff and Kushner, and they were talking about how are you going to get Hamas to disarm?
Yeah.
And they're like, we're going to do a gun buyback program. Okay. And then they talked about how difficult it was to find, sincere brokers of peace that could help with Gaza. There is so much left to be figured out on this. And I thought that this was an interesting little write-up here. Before shedding tears for the people of Gaza, remember that they created Hamas, elected it, supported it, supplied it, worked for it, hid it, sheltered it, filled its ranks, and celebrated all of its atrocities. I mean, that's absolutely
Yes.
the truth right there. But and this is, I mean, what a mess. I'm not expecting this thing to hold. I don't think any of us really were, but I hope it does. I hope we're surprised.
I hope so too.
And I hope Trump continues to put the pressure on those involved here to make sure that it happens. I know that
I don't want to carpet bomb Gaza.
Don't want to carpet bomb Gaza.
But,
that's a fact.
We can.
That's a fact. Yeah.
We can.
Yeah. I will say we had the No Kings rallies over the weekend, and they and Britain demonstrated against digital ID. But what they need to be doing is demonstrations against the Islamification of their nation.
Absolutely.
And there were some reports, and one of them had like a video where Muslims were doing a rally of their own, and this lady was walking her dog, and the police stopped her. Ma'am, the dog could be offensive to these Muslims over here. Could you please not walk your dog in here? And it got heated. You had a guy, a Jewish guy, show up. All he was doing was standing near a pro-Palestinian rally wearing there's a hate symbol, y'all. A Star of David.
Oh, my gosh.
Dude was handcuffed, dragged into the police station for, I think, 10 hours and questioned because you're wearing a symbol that could incite a violent reaction.
Absolutely.
Well, that's on them. That's on those that would be incited by the Star of David.
You knew what was going to happen. You knew what was going to happen when you walked up there with your little Star of David on. You knew it was going to incite violence.
I don't know that I've sent this in yet, but I have to send in this video. This guy was going through all of the countries of the world that have arrested people for stuff that they have said online.
Okay.
And I think the United States was 50. Russia was maybe 200. And there you have to weigh in the balance of population and what have you for the per capita there. Britain was over 12,000.
I mean, when we see evidence of that every day.
It's surreal what has happened to Great Britain. And the police are just...
I know.
Going along with it, man.
Absolutely,
it's so disheartening. So anyway, there you go.
And their excuses. I mean, what do you want us to do? Those are the rules, and we're being told to follow the laws, and those are the laws.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want us to do?
What do you want us to do?
We're just police.
Doing my job.
Doing my job.
Yeah. Cool.
Are you?
Good luck, Britain.
Are you though? Okay. All right. Yeah. Holy cow. Good luck. And then good luck to us.
Britannistan. That's going to be its new... Ooh, write that down. Write that down. Write that down. That's going to be its new name.
Britannistan.
You like that? I like it. Come on. I don't know how to spell it, but I like it. I'm going to figure it out and get back to you.
It's going to become another Stan. It just is.
It's practically already a Stan.
Yeah, no question. It absolutely is. So it's coming. And you heard it here first. When they change their name. In fact, are you buying the rights to it right now?
Oh, Britannistan.com. Let me check GoDaddy.
You got to be able to get it at a good price for right now.
Yeah, but then you won't be allowed to type that in on the internet in Great Britain because they'll say that's a slur or some sort of instigation or somehow.
Yeah, if they don't choose it.
Yeah. Yeah. Eventually, they'll just make it official. But right now, it's a
right
slang.
now it's a slang.
Britannistan.com. Let's go make this happen. Britannistan.com. What? $99?
Oh. Wow.
Not worth it. Who am I going to sell it to?
Wow. That means a couple people have typed that in already.
Yes, that's exactly what that means.
Yeah. We're not going to give it to you.
The AI goes, wait a minute. There might be something here. Let's charge $100.
Yes,
for it.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, it was 30 cents. No, it's not. Not any longer. That's what's going on. We're not doing that. Really, really funny, and not funny for Britannistan. Yeah, that's what it is. Also, you know what we missed this weekend too? Happened on Friday after we left. John Bolton was indicted. We talked about them coming after him, but he turned himself in, and pretty incredible. Cut 11.
Security advisor John Bolton arriving at a United States District Court in Greenbelt, Maryland. He is expected to surrender after being indicted on 18 counts over the alleged mishandling of classified documents. Bolton faces 8 counts of transmission of national defense information and 10 counts of retention of national defense information. The documents contained intel on future attacks, foreign missile launches, and human intel sources.
Okay, good luck, John. Good luck. And we were told that more is coming.
Yeah.
In the circle around John Bolton. So
yeah, I forgot who pointed it out that the typical. Well, I was doing research for a book.
Right.
That excuse isn't going to hold because your book has been published and none of your classified documents that you were sharing with family and friends from the previous Trump administration, none of those were in your book, sir.
Hey, it was this book over here that I was working on.
So it didn't make the cut for that book. It's for the next book.
The book that I was going to be published is over here, and I was going to do that.
Okay.
So,
but your defense is that I tell you, this guy, this is not going to be good for John Bolton.
No, it is not.
And it's going to, in some circles, they think this is going to get all the way to Mike Pence, who was his coup buddy in the first administration.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that first administration had so many moles and so many people working against President Trump.
We talked about that forever. Yeah.
And just this is not a politically motivated, targeted former Trump enemy, John Bolton. This is some serious stuff.
No, they don't. Here's the thing. There's no trial date been set. So, I mean.
Oh. Was he going to plea out for 3 months
maybe,
of home?
Maybe.
Oh, God.
I mean, who knows? It's just like, let me go.
Look, just good luck to John Bolton. Good luck in holding out against this administration for the next 3+ years.
I know.
Something's going to happen to him. It's not like he's at the end of the Trump term and he can try to wait this out and the federal calendar. 18% of the way through this term.
The only thing that he can perhaps, maybe even pray that happens would be that all of this information actually ends up on Pam Bondi's desk.
Okay.
And then he can write it out. And he can write it out. If it's another federal prosecutor, then it stays open and you're going down. But if it legitimately ends up on her desk, he's good to go.
I'm looking forward to where this leads as far as Mike Pence is concerned.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I hadn't heard that we were gonna reach Pence with this
coordination of leaks and stuff. Yeah. It could get very interesting.
I mean, I guess it makes sense with Pence. You could write that down and use that.
It makes sense with Pence.
Yeah. Okay. You can use that as a campaign slogan if you want.
I bet he was hoping to. I bet he was hoping that day was going to come.
Makes sense with Pence.
Keep cool with Coolidge. That was Calvin Coolidge. See the little fan?
Right.
Keep Coolidge.
Coolidge. Get it?
There it is.
Get it?
There it is. Okay.
888-900-3393 is the phone number if you want to participate. And, of course, you can always reach out on X at Pat Unleashed and use the hashtag put that in your pipe.
If you like what you hear, find more at youtube.com/Pat Gray.
Welcome to it, Pat Gray Unleashed. You can, if you are not a subscriber to Blaze TV, you should do so. Go to BlazeTV.com, BlazeTV.com/Pat, and get $20 off an annual subscription right now. BlazeTV.com/Pat, $20 off an annual subscription to Blaze TV, and become a subscriber. For those of you that are not a subscriber to Blaze TV, we did get some X posts in on Pat Unleashed. This isn't a perfect example of what I was talking about, though. This from Sarah Barra. we live in an area that is heavily Muslim.
No, that could be anywhere. Continue.
When we have to go out running errands, I always wear my cross. I dare them to say something to me. That's what I was talking about. You're inciting violence, and you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you're doing.
Britannistan today, America today as well.
Well,
no, because we have a video later we have to play.
Go ahead.
Here in Dallas.
Let's have it.
You want to do it right now?
Absolutely. Here in Dallas. Let's do it.
So,
because it's first.
I'm listening.
Coming to a neighborhood near you soon.
Yeah, this is clip 26 here in Dallas, and the setup is there's a guy, I think he's a preacher, I'm not sure, but he's standing on a sidewalk in front of a mosque, and he's just willing to have a conversation with anybody that wants to talk to him. This is my understanding of this. And so a Muslim takes him up on that offer, and they're having a conversation, but the other people inside the mosque don't want the conversation between the Christian preacher and the Muslim guy to happen, and so the police show up to try to break up a conversation on a public sidewalk here in Dallas.
Wow.
Come here. Please, I'm asking a question. No.
He's getting.
You have to listen to me. Just have one more question.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Question. One question. No.
No, don't ask him.
Sir, please come.
Don't listen to him. He's trying to manipulate you.
I'm not fighting or
Neither one of us are fighting. You're being more confrontational than we are. You're trying to confront this man and force him to go inside, officer. You're violating our free speech.
That you are trespassing from the property of the church.
You see this? This man right here is threatening to trespass this Muslim right here because he's talking to a Christian on a sidewalk. You see that?
On the property, you're going to go to jail for trespassing. Oh.
Okay. We're on a public sidewalk having a conversation. The Muslims inside the mosque say, no, don't you dare ask him a question. Don't talk to that Christian. And then the Dallas police are trying to break up this conversation as well. I don't understand what's happening there.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
Are there other details to this? Because what I'm seeing
is that a public sidewalk, or is that still on the property of the mosque?
Put a still shot up there. Put a still shot up there, because the way it looks like they're on a public sidewalk. See, and then that's the entrance toward the mosque. So pause it when it gets to the left a little bit. When you see the officer.
Please,
you can pull the audio down here. I just want to.
You have to listen to me.
Okay, you have to listen to me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
see right there. Yeah,
because
there's a speed limit sign right there.
Yeah.
That's a public.
Yeah, that's
we're
the King's
talking.
Land. That's the no King's Land.
No
not
King's
the
Land,
King's Land. Yeah. That's government property. Yeah.
And again, the police have an impossible job. But I feel like you roll up and you try to figure out, okay, what is happening that's illegal that I should be intervening here? I feel like the officer might want to tell, again, if there are other details to this, please share them. But I feel like the officer needs to say, they're having a conversation on a public sidewalk. Have a nice day.
What I can do about it. Take care.
Yeah.
Take care. Do what you want. Now, they're just, the Muslim cleric is just bullying the other, the neighborhood.
And I understand them saying, if you go here, you'll be trespassing.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm not going to go there.
We're
over
talking
here.
right here.
And that's why when you see a news report and you see just someone's house as they're talking, you hear the reporter talking, whatever. It's because the reporter is allowed to stand on a public sidewalk and shoot video of your house or in the street or what have you.
Yes.
That's where the preacher guy and the Muslim guy were hanging out on a public sidewalk.
You're supposed
officer.
to be able to do that. To be able to do that.
Not in America.
In the old America.
Dallastan.
When America was America.
See if
Dallas. Darn it.
Let me see if Dallastan is available.
So do we? And serious business now, since we live in DFW, and so I need more specifics on exactly where this was.
Yeah, put that back up there. I want to see his.
Because I know DFW, encompasses a lot of ground, but there are different municipalities that have their own separate issues in the greater DFW area.
Hold it right there. It is Dallas, right? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that patch is.
Yeah.
Is that a suburb? See, I just know it's the DFW area.
Yeah, so it's greater DFW. I don't know if that's Dallas.
He thinks it's Richardson. Joe thinks it's Richardson.
Oh, that might be.
Hang on a second. That's a good, because that looks like an R kind of thing. Richardson, Police, Texas. Let's just see what the patch looks like there. But you can see that there's a security officer for the mosque as well. He's over there on the other side.
Yeah.
He's fully ready. Yeah, that is Richardson. Yep. I found the patch. Good job, Joe. So that's Richardson, Texas, a suburb of Dallas, Fort Worth.
It's greater DFW. But
cool.
It's good that the police are, working for their citizens in Richardson.
Mm-hmm. I will say that...
be careful walking down the sidewalk in Richardson.
For the record, DallasStan.com, $2,500 for 1 year of domain hosting. So that one's been typed in quite a bit. I mean, it's catchy, too. Dallas Stan? How about Richardson Stan? That's not so good.
Stan.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No.
Let's just see. Richardson Stan, I can get you into that one for $4.99 a month.
Yeah, there you go. Nobody wants that.
Yeah, you get a couple more videos like that, it's going to be $2,500 a year.
You know what? We don't want it, but we're going to take it anyway. It's Richardson Stan. That's where we're at. No problem.
Let's just check. Check Fort Worth Stan. Oh, $4.99.
No problem. Piece of cake.
That's a good one.
No problem.
That's a good one.
Anyway, so much more to come. We've got some more videos. Plus, I do have a video of how TDS has affected a proud member of our citizenry. And it is not pretty. It's not pretty. It's not pretty at all.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Hello. Hi. Welcome to Pat Gray Unleashed. Jeff Fisher here. Keith Malinak joins us. Dingles doing what Dingles do for the show.
Control room Dingles.
Yeah, they're doing whatever they do. And they do it so well, and we thank them for being the Dingles that they are. Thank you for so much. 888-900-3393 is the phone number. You can also reach out at Pat Unleashed on X and at JeffyJFR on X if you want to reach out there as well. And you can listen to my daily show, Chewing the Fat. It still is Chewing the Fat with Jeff Fisher, but I'm calling it Chewing the Fat with Jeff Fisher Fat 5 Plus. You can hear that every day as well. You subscribe to that, please. As you know, no one supports truckers more than me and Chewing the Fat, but most importantly, me. Truckers are the lifeblood of America.
Oh, that's
I do truly believe that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And truckers are doing it for us. I love it. And their safety and our safety is most important. Now, we've seen evidence that there's issues with people who aren't citizens here in the United States getting licenses to drive semis around the country. And it seems like that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, without a basic understanding of road signs or English.
Yeah, they've said that they've cracked down. You need to know English, and you need to be able to understand what's going on. Now, we saw the guy down in Florida that was making the illegal U-turn that caused the death of, 4 people, I think. Yeah. It was horrible. And we've had other examples of truck drivers being pulled over, and the one guy had a no name given as his name on the license. Weird. You try that. See how that works out. And then we have this evidence of this truck driver was going the wrong way, and it took another truck driver to point out, hey, what are you doing? You're going the wrong way, which I found fascinating.
You have got to be. I mean, what the are? Dude, what?
So did he just go through a toll plaza or something?
Yeah, because he's coming up on that toll plaza. This truck, our guy.
So how?
What are you doing?
And I don't know if he came through on the correct side and then came across.
Right here. But it's not working. Then I'm going to U-turn. I'll go the other side. Let me ask you a question, man. Okay.
Okay.
You are going the wrong way down the freeway.
Well, he's actually stopped.
You are
going
committing
the wrong,
a
facing the wrong
felony
way.
right now.
Wait, is that a felony?
Facing the wrong way?
Well, why the going the wrong way down the freeway?
That's right. I'm doing it back. Sorry, sir.
Well, no, I'm just asking because
I'm so sorry, but where is the car? I go that side, but that's not.
yeah.
Yes.
Turn
Yes,
around
turn around.
when you have a clear spot. Don't even move your truck. Turn your hazard lights on for one.
They were on when you
Turn
pulled
your
up.
hazard lights on
Yeah,
now.
they're on.
Your hazard lights, your blinkers.
They're on.
Your
They
blinkers.
were on when you pulled up, actually.
Turn your hazard lights on. They're on. Okay.
Okay, yeah, they're on. All right, I'm out of here. So we don't know the conclusion of this. I mean, he still may be sitting there. He may have decided. To continue on with this. I'll take my chance. See, they've got cones up here as he's heading toward as he goes through this toll.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how he got.
But there's no. If
there.
he came across the other way, he could have been on that side, cutting across the cones there, because normally they have concrete barriers, which is kind of strange. So I'm not sure where that was. You know what I mean? You could go.
It's very strange.
Cut across. Yeah, kind of strange how he was just sitting there. But another example, perhaps someone not prepared to be driving a semi with our goods on our interstates.
I'm looking for it right now. I'm pretty sure that Secretary Duffy retweeted this and commented about it, but I'm looking for it on his feed right now. I'm not seeing it, but I could have sworn I saw that this weekend. So, I mean, it got to the attention of the Secretary, Transportation Secretary. So, I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see.
Well, good. I mean, I hope so.
Like you said, he may still be sitting there.
He very well may still be sitting there not knowing exactly what to do.
I need my trucker friend to come and help me.
Yes. And they would never clear it up. I couldn't turn around. I couldn't move.
Here we go.
I'm here.
He says, Secretary Duffy says, my team has reached out to the trucker who recorded this chilling video. He did the right thing reporting the trucker who was driving the wrong direction to police. This easily could have ended in disaster. Foreign truck drivers not being able to understand the rules of our road is a crisis that is putting lives in danger. You're absolutely right. Department of Transportation is doing the work to fix it and save lives. So just on the trucker's point, it's a misdemeanor to drive the wrong way. It's a felony once you cause injury or death.
Okay. Yeah.
For what it's worth.
So why don't you calm down?
Okay.
Oh, calm down. He did have his blinkers on. I'm pretty sure he had them on. Can we just play the beginning of that?
Oh, to see,
I'm pretty sure he had them on already.
Let's see.
You have got
to be kidding me.
Yeah. When we come up on our boy.
I mean, what the
Good commentary. Yeah, they're already on.
Yeah, they're already on. So that's what I thought. So
is he being a helpful citizen or a Karen truck driver, Jeff Fisher?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just asking. They were already on, and he wasn't actually moving. So
okay. Yeah, I don't know. The end.
Yeah, the end. The end.
We'll find out.
Look, I appreciate the guy saying, "Dude, what are you doing?" And maybe
could have saved lives. Could have saved lives.
And
I mean, if my kid is down there behind the truck driver who's recording, I'm grateful.
Absolutely.
For that interaction.
Absolutely. So good on him.
What is this? Why is the camera on me? It needs to be on Jeffy right now. I feel like you don't like the trucker intervening there.
No. No one supports truckers more than myself, chewing the fat in this program.
Good.
And so I'm 100% thank you. And if that trucker is listening right now, 888-900-3393, call in. I would like to talk to you. So I want a little bit more information.
But don't be calling unless you're willing to do the horn thing.
Well, that's actually, I believe that's a felony if you don't.
That was a highlight of my childhood whenever we get on the interstate, We're going to take a trip somewhere.
Yeah.
Get right up alongside. Hey, if you're going to be nosy and look over here, trucker, you got to give me one of these.
You got to get one of those. Got to do that. Yeah, you have to. And you were so pissed when they didn't. Like,
Right.
What are you doing?
Right.
So pissed.
But 90% of them did.
Yes, they
loved
did. You know why? Because truckers love children and they love America.
Yes.
And they're the lifeblood of America. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. So I told you about someone suffering from TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. Now, I only sent one clip in. There were multiple clips. And he is completely lost and struggling in his TDS dementia. I mean, it's bad. Robert Niro.
Oh,
Now,
no.
he's been bad for quite some time. But I will say, this
New level, huh?
this weekend on MSNBC was a new level for him. I really I like Robert as an actor.
Too bad.
It takes me a lot now to watch a film with him in it because I have to get past his hatred of Donald Trump first. Then I can watch the show. But this right here, this clip here was, holy cow. He needs to get some help because I don't even know if he knows what he's trying to say.
Trying to signal to the people they reach, and I'm certainly not reaching those people on this program, but maybe through little sound bites and this and that, and the internet and so on. They're trying to. They're used to seeing Trump do his stuff, and they talk and they listen, and that's the truth to them because they don't listen to anything else. Somewhere way out in the Midwest, somewhere out in the out west, in certain places, the rural places. That's the truth because he gets the airtime, and I think that we need more airtime, just more push against, and not. I wish that you can't do this in some ways, but that the news media could find ways to kind of ignore or tamp down nonsense from Trump. It's just total nonsense. But those people out there listen to it and assume if it can be on the air and it's out there, it's the truth.
Completely lost. Completely lost. Now, I do realize that he's just saying that
He wants to censor the president?
Absolutely. Yeah. And he wants to censor what Americans are seeing and getting their information, on X or any other platform.
You wouldn't be referring to Americans, quote, out there.
Out there.
End quote.
That's what, yes.
Flyover
those
country.
Americans.
He wants to say flyover country so badly.
He hates rural areas.
He hates
those hicks.
America.
He does. He absolutely does. And so does, who's the guy?
Wow.
Who's the other actor that just hates America because they hate Trump so bad?
Can I get more hints than that?
Just you know who he is.
Is it on the sheet here? No.
You know who he is. The guy.
The guy.
Sam. Yellow.
Mark Ruffalo.
No, not Ruffalo. Ruffalo's a dude.
That's what I just got in my ear from the control room. No.
Sam something.
Sam.
Big mustache.
Yeah.
Voice.
From Yellowstone.
No.
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 Huh?
Well, from 1883.
1883.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, 1883.
I appreciate
Yellowstone
the clarification.
prequel. Yeah. Anyway, he's on
Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott. I told you knew who he was.
Well, not based on the original hints there. Could have been any actor, honestly.
Sam Elliott. There's a clip of him. He's out promoting his other stupid show on Netflix. And he talks about how people in the rural people, the country, how they hate, they just don't know what they're doing. They like Trump so bad. I mean, it's just terrible. Terrible. And Niro goes on that clip talking about how Trump has no empathy. He's an alien. He wants to hurt the country. I mean, he's said that before. But that clip there shows him stumbling around. He wants to say he hates Middle America, and he does kind of without actually saying it. And he's just babbling about Donald Trump. The TDS has got him strong. I mean, it's just actually taken full effect. And it's just, and MSNBC just lets him come in and babble. Yeah, sit down, douche. We don't like him either. Go ahead.
Sit down, dude.
Go ahead, sit down. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Niro joins us. Go ahead, sit down. And he doesn't know how he blamed that other clip. He talked about how I don't know how the people in his cabinet let him get away with what he gets away with. They should just walk out on him. And what are you being? Be more specific, douche. Please, because I'd like to know exactly what you're talking about. I mean, is it people in his cabinet like, I don't know, Keith Boy, RFK? Is it like him? Because he hates the country so much, he's flying coach, which I find shocking, to be honest with you.
Me too.
There was a clip of him boarding an airplane this weekend, flying coach.
Look at that.
And there he goes boarding, and I get it, he's flying, but then he's sitting back here in the three-seaters. What are we doing?
Look, Cheryl Hines sitting in the middle of
Right?
the seat, and she's crocheting or something.
I mean,
and he's against the window.
He's not looking at any files, looking at his phone or anything. He's just sitting there. Just flying. Maybe he's nervous to fly. I don't know, but you'd think that
Man of the people, obviously.
Yeah,
I mean,
oh my gosh, yes. I mean, come on now, RFK. He's made a little cash in his day.
That is interesting, though. I don't know that I'm a little concerned. I think having
did he get
level.
bumped?
Yeah, I don't know.
Did he get bumped? And we can get you on this next flight, but it's going to be coach.
Okay,
not business. Maybe.
How do secretaries typically get around, though?
I don't know.
On first class? I don't know.
I don't know the answer to that question. I mean, we know that Bernie Sanders and the rest of them all fly private. I mean, they definitely fly private. Bernie scoffs at you when you ask him about, well, you talk about oligarchy and, you having 3 homes, and you talk about all these other people, the ultra-rich, but you do pretty good yourself and fly private. Oh! I can't wait in line with the regular people. I've got business to attend to.
Yeah, same. Remember John Kerry?
Yeah, they
such elitist.
They all are.
And
absolutely.
it's not that they're elitist just because they're snobs or just because they can.
No,
they are at the same time telling you
that you can't do it.
Dare.
Right.
I don't even want to see you flying commercial, plebe.
Right.
Ugh.
That's exactly right. It's just unbelievably agonizing.
Yes.
So I mean, good for RFK, and if he flies coach around the country, good for him. I mean, if you got to get to where you got to get.
Wow,
you can quote me on that.
Just if you do a quick search about U.S. Cabinet Secretary's primary travel, it's typically military aircraft, designated transports.
Yeah, I would think that
secure communications are available on those as well.
I would think that RFK would be traveling at least in business class, and why.
Oh no! Hold on. This is standard protocol. Federal travel regulations state that official travel should be done in the most effective and efficient manner. So that's why when military isn't available, then
you're standing in line waiting to get up the Delta flight.
Yeah,
they go coach.
Yeah,
but you guys were asking what he was doing, and we can put up a picture. I can tell what he's doing. What he's doing, because you said she's crocheting, and he's just not doing anything. No files, no nothing, right?
He wasn't reading anything.
No, that's called raw dogging.
Or perhaps he's listening to an audio book.
No.
Listening to an audio book.
That's called raw dogging.
When you don't, no phone,
no music,
no laptop,
no streaming,
no book,
no snacking, no sleeping. You just stare.
You just fly.
And have that dead stare that he's staring at the back of the seat of the other thing. So he's just going for a raw dogging moment.
Nice. I'm all for it. Okay,
so
good job.
that shows that our secretary is in the know.
Absolutely. And look, as long as he's not yapping.
Oh. Well, he
okay
can't.
with it.
I don't think your voice works at that high of altitude.
Okay.
So
air pressure and
everything
pulls him down. Yeah, it's a medical thing.
Particular challenges for him. But I would say that is very smart to not, because he knows he's going to be on social media.
That is.
And he knows that everybody's going to be recording whatever's in front of him.
Whatever's in front of him. Yeah.
That is. Raw dogging is the way to go.
Raw dogging is the only way to go.
There's a fun aside is that reporter chick, right, that was supposedly sexting with him.
Yeah.
She's got a book coming out that's going to detail all of this. I don't know the
release
date.
Was she in the seat behind him there?
Or okay.
Who was behind Joe? Who was behind the seat?
I don't know.
Joe, who was behind the seat? Show us. There's a lady in the front. Oh, she has a baby, so it's not her.
All right, there we go.
You got that guy with the mask. Definitely not him. And there's a guy with a beard. Never mind. All right, no lady. No lady.
Okay.
He's just raw dogging
Maybe
it.
the girlfriend's up in first. She must have first class.
Yes.
By the end of the year, Olivia Nuzzi.
Oh yeah.
Was it a New York Post reporter?
I think it was. Yeah,
I think it was.
So,
yes.
So she's going to detail it all by the end of the year.
So that means that she's going to release the text messages.
I get.
And the pictures.
So what?
I don't know. I don't know.
So what? And if you're cheating with him or having a relationship with him, isn't it better to text? So,
well, yeah, you don't want to hear that voice. Yes.
I love you, and he's got the hot bod and everything, but I don't need to hear you.
I love you too.
Your
Nicole.
microphone. Okay, look, I gotta say this. Your mic is so hot right now. And now if you're going to do RFK, it's going to take it to a different level.
Wow, he was talking like RFK, and now his microphone is so hot. Okay.
Hot as in never mind.
Okay. Speaking of RFK, though, I saw where he was. They were another event in the Oval.
Yeah, I haven't seen this clip.
And he told President Trump that he was doing God's work.
Okay.
And I was like, okay.
That you didn't believe that you were going to get to heaven. You're doing God's work here. You've made peace in the Middle East, which is beyond anybody's imagination. And now you're giving millions of Americans a chance to have babies. And you're doing this while the government is locked down by the Democrats. But this administration has not stopped working for the American people. And that's because of your energy, your commitment, your vision. And I want to thank you for allowing me to be part of it.
All right. Well, thank you, buddy. No problem. Next time, just text it to me. Okay. That was short and sweet, though.
Yeah.
Was short. Yeah, yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was short and sweet. Good.
That was 41 seconds. That should have not happened.
You can take that. He's got to say something. They're all there. He's got to do something.
Again?
He can't just hold up. Just hold up the iPad. Because he doesn't have this. I've said all along he needs a do person.
He does.
He needs to do like a speaker person.
Well, he can't because he'll cheat with the do person. We can't do that. We don't want to set him up for failure.
He doesn't have to be a female.
Well, okay.
Maybe he doesn't have to be a female either. But I don't know the answer to that, so I don't want to judge him on that kind of thing. But it is amazing. I want to flip back again to him flying coach, though. That's incredible. I would like to know what the deal was, because it very well could have been that he just got bumped.
If government officials
he got bumped?
Yeah, it's the only way that he could get a flight.
Don't you feel that if government officials were flying coach, we'd see more videos of that more often?
We would, and that's what I'm saying. I think he, with the way air travel is these days, and with airlines canceling flights and delaying flights and bumping people, you would say, like, we can get you on.
Yeah.
But you got to sit coach.
We'd probably see them, even if they were flying in first class, we'd see little videos of them,
You think?
Yeah. So that's interesting. Okay.
So
I think the takeaway, though, is that Cheryl Hines crochets.
That's cool. Every female does that.
Keeps her mind busy while they're flying.
I would have never pegged her for a crocheter.
Really?
And which, we never played the clip of her on The View.
The View. She did great.
Yeah, but I thought she made
on there too.
Ask me your questions, Whoopi. I'm busy. I'm going to multitask because I'll be damned if I'm going to just burn my entire morning sitting here hanging with y'all.
In between commercials.
But she made a good point because they tried to say, your husband, he doesn't have a medical background. And so she dropped some fun fact that 90% of HHS secretaries don't have a medical background or aren't a doctor or something like that.
Right.
In fact, she made the point that Obama had an attorney as HHS director. You go, Cheryl Hines. I like it.
No doubt.
Nice job.
Absolutely. And by the way, Whoopi, was Whoopi there?
I think she's the one. I think she was the one pressing her on the question.
By the way, Whoopi and Joy. Do you have broadcast licenses?
No.
Because I know.
You go to school to be on TV.
Most people that have are on broadcasting have broadcast licenses. Have you secured that with the Federal Communications Commission? Or I don't need that. I don't need that. Whoopi probably does, actually. Sadly, she probably does.
And I know we're about to leave. I want a big shout out to Pathead Jason for making me amazing sliders over the weekend.
Wait, what?
Oh, yes.
You bring some for
I thought you were in prison. I thought you were in the prison.
Yeah, were you not in prison this weekend?
People delivering free food in the prison?
No, I told you guys I was walking. I was walking to Emmaus, and he was there.
Oh, wow. Okay,
and he fed me some sliders, pulled pork sliders. Oh, so good.
Very nice. Was this for everyone or just you?
It was for everybody that was participating. Okay. Yes. Right. He did a good job.
All right. Well, thank you for...
He rolled up on his wheelchair. very aggressively saying, "I know who you are." I was like, "All right, bro, chill."
I thought. Okay, so I just want to make clear about this. This is just me. I'm confused.
Okay.
This was a walking event.
This is a walking event. Yes.
And the guy who made you sliders
was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's true. That's what happened.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I told you, Jason, you did not want me to bring up your wheelchair.
Thank you for listening.
I told
to
you, bro.
Pat Gray Unleashed today, and we will see you again tomorrow, and we'll see you on Overtime as well.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.